Forgotten muscle cars that deserve a comeback. Welcome to Vintage Wheels Chronicles. Today, we're dusting off some incredible muscle cars that time forgot. Hidden gems that once ruled the streets but now rarely get the spotlight. These aren't the usual Mustangs or Camaros. These are bold, powerful machines that deserve a proper comeback. Let's dive into the world of forgotten muscle legends. Number 1. 1971 AMC Javelin AMX. The 1971 AMC Javelin AMX is one of the most underrated muscle cars ever produced. At first glance, its long hood, aggressive stance, and flared fenders made it look just as mean as any Camaro or Challenger. AMC gave the AMX a distinctive identity, with bold body lines and exciting color schemes. The most powerful engine available was the 401 cubic inch V8, producing up to 330 horsepower. That meant serious performance. The Javelin could easily compete in a quarter-mile drag race. It also had a surprisingly good chassis for handling, making it agile in corners. AMC marketed the AMX as both a performance car and a stylish personal coupe. Inside, it featured high-back bucket seats and a driver-focused dashboard. The car even made its mark in Trans Am racing, winning the 1971 and 1972 championships with Mark Donohue. Despite its racing success, the AMX never gained the mass popularity of its big three rivals. This makes it incredibly rare and special today. The unique front-end styling, with its shark-nose grille, sets it apart from other muscle cars of the era. It offered optional go-package performance upgrades and wild paint jobs like Big Bad Orange and Electric Blue. Collectors often overlook it, but true enthusiasts know its value. The AMX was bold, fast, and fearless, just like the muscle car era itself. Its relative obscurity makes it a hidden gem for restoration or collection. AMC took risks with this design, and it paid off in both performance and aesthetics. Compared to a Cuda or SS Camaro, the Javelin AMX is far more affordable, yet just as exciting. Its rareness makes it stand out at any classic car meet. The engine roars, the styling turns heads, and the history makes it legendary. Its racing legacy is one of the most overlooked chapters in American motorsport. The AMX name died out far too soon, fading by the mid-1970s. But enthusiasts today are starting to appreciate just how cool this car really was. If any forgotten muscle car deserves a comeback, it's this one. Imagine a modern AMX with retro styling and modern power. It would be a sensation. The original proves that AMC could play with the big boys, and sometimes win. It's time to bring this beast back into the spotlight. A bold design, strong engine, and racing roots make the Javelin AMX a true legend. It didn't get the love it deserved, but maybe now it finally will. 2. 1969 Mercury Cyclone CJ. The Mercury Cyclone CJ was a thunderous street-ready performance car that has largely been forgotten. It was Mercury's answer to the muscle car craze, and it didn't hold back. Under the hood was the Cobra Jet 428 V8, delivering 335 underrated horsepower. In reality, this engine produced much more and could smoke most rivals in a straight line. It was a stripped-down, no-nonsense machine, focused on power and speed. The styling was clean, yet aggressive, with hidden headlights and a wide, low stance. The Cyclone wasn't flashy, but it was fast and built for serious driving. Its performance rivaled cars like the Torino Cobra and even the Mustang Mach-1. The name Cyclone perfectly matched its personality. Raw, violent, and fast. Despite its muscle car DNA, the Cyclone never achieved major mainstream success. That makes surviving examples incredibly rare and collectible today. Mercury didn't have the same youthful marketing appeal as Ford or Dodge, which hurt the Cyclone's popularity. But for performance per dollar, it was one of the best bargains of its time. It had minimal frills but maximum muscle, a true street sleeper. Many came with functional ram air scoops and bold side stripes. Inside it was all business, with simple gauges and basic comforts. The suspension was upgraded for high-speed driving, making it surprisingly capable. Quarter-mile times in the high 13s made it competitive with almost any muscle car of the era. It was also used in NASCAR, where it had moderate success on oval tracks. The Cyclone CJ was the kind of car that let its engine do the talking. Unfortunately, emission regulations and insurance hikes quickly phased it out. By the mid-1970s, the Cyclone name was gone, and most people had forgotten it. But car lovers know that this was a hidden gem with real power. If Mercury had given it more attention, it might have become a household name. A modern Mercury Cyclone reboot with a twin-turbo V8 would be a dream come true. It deserves a spot alongside the Charger and Chevelle in muscle car history. Its raw appeal, scarcity, and Cobra Jet heritage make it truly special. It was one of the few cars that didn't need to shout, it just moved fast. The Cyclone CJ is long gone from showrooms, but it deserves a comeback in a big way. 3. 1973 Buick Gran Sport Stage 1. The 1973 Buick Gran Sport Stage 1 is one of the most underrated muscle cars of the 1970s. While most muscle cars were getting weaker due to emissions regulations, Buick refused to go quietly. The Stage 1 package included a 455 cubic inch V8 with 270 net horsepower, but it felt like much more. Its torque output was staggering at 390 pound-feet, giving it incredible off-the-line acceleration. Despite its size and weight, this car could surprise nearly any challenger at a red light. The Gran Sport looked more refined than aggressive, which made it a true sleeper. It was the muscle car in a suit, elegant yet deadly. The '73 model year introduced new federal bumper regulations, but Buick made it work. The long hood, wide grille, and GS badging hinted at the power beneath. Inside, it was plush and luxurious, featuring power everything and comfortable bucket seats. This car was designed for performance without sacrificing Buick's traditional luxury. It was a gentleman's muscle car, fast, smooth, and confident. Quarter-mile times hovered around 14 seconds, impressive for a full-sized coupe. Buick engineers gave it a specially tuned suspension for better handling and control. The Stage 1 version also featured upgraded cams, larger valves, and performance carbs. You could pair it with a turbo 400 automatic or a rare 4-speed manual. It was available with posi traction rear ends and performance axle ratios. Despite all this, the Gran Sport Stage 1 was often overlooked in favor of Chevelles or GTOs. Part of the problem was Buick's older customer base, who weren't chasing speed like younger buyers. But those who drove it knew it was something special. Fast, comfortable, and capable. The engine was quiet but powerful, delivering smooth waves of torque. It didn't scream, it growled with authority. Today, these cars are rare, with low production numbers and limited surviving examples. Collectors are beginning to rediscover their value and unique place in muscle car history. Restored examples fetch increasing prices, especially Stage 1 equipped cars. A modern Gran Sport revival with a twin-turbo V6 or hybrid V8 would be incredible. It deserves to return as a refined, high-performance coupe with modern tech. The 1973 Buick Gran Sport Stage 1 was muscle for grown-ups, sophisticated and fierce. It didn't chase trends, it created its own lane. It's time this hidden hero stepped back into the spotlight where it truly belongs.